man. So I'm driving home right now, and I feel like there's a message on my heart that God put today, and it's about the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. And a lot of people don't truly understand what it means to have the fear of the Lord. We're not called to be scared of God. We're not called to be afraid of impending doom and impending judgment. You know, that's not what we're called to be. We're not called to be always terrified of something going wrong. You know, if we mess up or slip or something, you know, because we're imperfect people. But got a good revelation of what it meant today. What the fear of the Lord means is there is an aspect of it where we do need to be fearful of God's impending doom. Not necessarily for us, but necessarily for us too at the same time, but for others. But the biggest aspect of what that means is like this. It's the fear of the Lord is like, let's say your parents let you drive their car. They love this car, and they tell you be safe with it, and you being an idiot, crash it. You're afraid to tell your parents because you're afraid you're gonna break their hearts. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you do something absolutely dumb, you're afraid of your parents finding out, not necessarily because they're gonna whoop you, beat you up or anything, you know, they might, you know, but more so that you don't want to let them know because you're afraid of breaking their heart. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing that the Bible references to when we have to have fear of the Lord. It's like when we come to Jesus and experience his love like never before, he puts something in us. And what that is I don't want to break God's heart. I don't want to grieve God's heart. You know, I don't want to lose his spirit. I don't want to stop what God's doing in me. I want more of God, and I don't want to hurt him. I don't want to break his heart. I know what he's done for me. And that's what the fear of the Lord truly boils down to, is not necessarily that you're afraid of just like some impending, you know, doom that's going to come to you, you know, for being not perfect before God, you know. And it's not me saying, okay, we have a liberty to sin or anything, you know, but it's more of you don't want to sin no more. You don't want to do stupid stuff no more because you feel it in your heart. Man, this hurts the heart of God. Jesus showed himself to me, and I know that he died for me, and yet I'm doing this. Oh, what a wretched man that I am. And you get to a place where you're like, okay, I'm sorry, God. And that's the fear of the Lord. You fear breaking his heart. You fear not meeting the standards. You know what I'm saying? And so we shouldn't be striving to have like to be scared of God. We should never strive to be scared of God, because God doesn't want us scared of him. God says, come to my throne of grace boldly. And what grace is unmerited favor. Something that we can't earn and something that we don't deserve. And no matter who we are, we can never earn grace. You know, it's something just freely given to us. You know what I'm saying? But God calls us to have that reverent fear to him, where we're like, just like when we're growing up as kids, we do something stupid and we're terrified of our parents finding out, you know, partially to do that they might beat us up, but also to do that we just don't want to hurt them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just felt like God put that on my heart earlier, man. Is the fear of the Lord is basically boils down to not wanting to break and grieve his heart, realizing what he did for us and not wanting to take advantage of that. That's the fear of the Lord right there, you know.